Hello, scratchers and wannabe programmers. So here we are with today's task. What is it? Clean my room. Is this how your room may look sometimes? And you would probably wish that you had a little robo to clean up for you. So that's what we have today. We have our little Hanu Robo, whom we are going to train to clean up your room. So how are you going to do it? We want you to first of all place as many objects as you can in the room. And you don't have to use what we have given. You can just make it exactly like the kind of objects you will have in your room. We have given a few. But try to have as many, at least have 26 objects because as many letters. Um, why as many letters? Because we will use today the sensing code to do this. So let's hop over to look at how we're going to code. First of all, in the beginning, we have placed all the objects really as messy as we want them all over. We are going to code the robo. So our robo, initially it's you can place it wherever you want. So we place it here and we are going to give it key commands. So we're going to use A, B, C, D kind of alphabets to train it to say, pick up this object and place it. So we are going to train it object wise for this particular project. We are going to continue doing the sensing code even today. And we are also going to use the control block forever loop. Why forever loop is used? Whenever you want that at any given point in the project, you do something, you take an action, like you press a particular key and the program responds. So what is that particular event you do it? When that is not fixed, you put the code in a forever loop. Everything inside this forever loop is going to keep happening over and over again as far as your project is running. As once you click the green flag, the forever loop will kick in until you press the stop button. We know to use the sensing blocks, we will need a condition. So we are going to use this sensing block. If you look at it, key press, it has the arrows, which are used a lot for playing games. And it has all these letters and numbers. So we are going to use the letters, alphabets today. And you can use a nomenclature that, whatever your object, the letter with which it starts with, you can code it for that. We will use the control if block. So we're going to put it the first one here. And the first one, we will code it for the first object we are going to code is, let's do the baseball. Let's start right from here. Of course, you can do it in whichever order you prefer, but baseball is initially placed here. So it's a ball. Should we start with a B? So if key B pressed, so we are going to code our baseball. Now what we want to do, we are going to have the robo train for the objects, right? So when the key B is pressed, what the robo is going to do, it is going to broadcast an event. So it's going to broadcast an event, and let's call it event called send baseball to place. And the robo is going to broadcast this. And this baseball, it will receive this event. When I receive this event, this ball, the baseball, we want it to come and glide and be in the basket here. We can use go to or glide, whichever of it. So we will say go to here, and we want the baseball to be inside the basket, not in front. So what will we do? We will use go to back layer. Here, do you see? It looks like it's here. And to have some fun, what we can do is every time the object goes, we can show a robo moving around. It's doing the work, it's running around. So what we can do is we can say go to, and not random position. We are going to make it go to the object. So in this case, go to baseball. Once we start, this is the position, and I'm pressing the B key on my keyboard, and there our first object is in place. Now let's do this for one more object, and after that, I will leave it to you to make your room really, really nice and clean. So what is the second object we should pick up? Let's pick up the school bag, maybe, yeah, and place it here in this corner somewhere. Now we will tell Robo, so we can duplicate this. So you know how to duplicate. On Mac, it is Control right click, duplicate, and I will keep it here. And then we will use the key S. So when you are coding, make sure you code in such a way that all your alphabets are in order, so it's easy for you to know which key you have already coded. You can code even two things on a particular key. That will also work. Broadcast a new message saying place school bag, and we will send it to the school bag. So we have to code the school bag. Now what we will do, first we will paste the school bag where we want. So initially it is, you can say, direction -9. So what I should do is I should actually set the direction to -9 first, and then when I receive place school bag, I want to place it here, and I want to like place it like maybe this, right? Place it nicely horizontally. So direction is changed now. So how do we set the direction? Using point and direction. So it is 78 now. So we place it here, and then we say go to this position. Wherever it may be in the beginning, if I press S, the school bag goes, and poor thing, the Robo is hidden behind it. So what we will do is we can tell the Robo to always stay in front of the object so that it doesn't get. So let me do S, yeah, and let me do B. Ball has come here. So two objects are cleaned up, and now you can do the same for the others. So for instance, you can, code to place the hat here, the glass over it neatly. Maybe the book can go on the table, whatever, however you like to organize your room. Go ahead and clean up your room, have fun, and I hope you make good friends with your Robo. Enjoy the challenge. Make sure you tell your friends also so that you all can discuss, participate, make it fun, get creative with your daily scratch challenges. Once you start to understand how to code a little bit, it's really about being creative, thinking how to make your project more fun and interesting. And remember, if you like a particular challenge, please do like our challenge video and make sure you subscribe the channel so that you receive the notification as soon as our daily challenge gets published. Ta-da!